In the next section, we are going to create two systems, one for the bullet and one for the points that you're going to receive every time you collect any item or shoot the planes, and you will be receiving points, actually in various ways. But yes, for now, let's just start first with the bullet system. To start with the bullet system, we are going to need two blueprints. So find, locate the first person character. Again, you can locate it by going to the world settings and pressing this, and you can locate the folder, or just go to content, first person blueprints. It should be there, and open that, as well as open this rifle. These are the two blueprints that we are going to need. So currently these two blueprints are connected by event dispatchers. I do have video about event dispatchers, actually about blueprints in general, so you can check this out, but I'm going to explain to you here very fast, very quickly, how to use them. So as you see here, let me actually get this function, this event here, and this is our firing event. When we press the left mouse button, you fire. However, here you don't see any functionality, right? You only see this this note here called call on use item, and this is the same, like this is just calling this event dispatcher, which is on use item. And if you go to the rifle, here you are binding event to this event dispatcher. So let me explain it in a simpler terms. If you just drag and drop here, you see these options here. We're not going to go through all of them, but let's go through call and bind, because these are the ones we are going to use here. And now these are the two. This is call and this is bind. The call function is literally just calling this event dispatcher, while the bind function is just assigning, like it's not assigning, it's binding event to this event dispatcher. So you can select a functionality that you want this event dispatcher to have by using this bind function, and you can do that by creating event here, and you could just do add custom event, and here in this event you can do whatever you want. You can add any node, and when this on use item event dispatcher is called, when this one is triggered, this event will trigger as well. So when we press the left mouse button, we are calling this event dispatcher, and then in this blueprint here, we are binding the on use event dispatcher with this event here, which is create event. You just use some event that you already have, and in this case we're using this on fire projectile, which has a functionality of spawning a projectile, playing sound, and so on. So this is how we actually have functionality in this first person character blueprint, while we don't have any nodes here. And this is you're probably going to ask, okay, so how is this different from just going here, like as you see we have already casted the first person character, and just doing this event, not event, but just searching for a function or event here. For example, we can search for primary action. Primary as a first person blueprint, we can search for a function. We can create here a function, for example, test function, and then we can search here for test function, and we can call that function if we want. So what is the difference here? yeah, it's giving me errors because this is nonsense. So what is the difference from just casting and getting a function? The difference is because this call event and this bint event, event dispatchers in general, the computer is not going to search for them. For example, you're not going to have to constantly check if this event dispatcher is triggered or is called. Well, if we just just call a function here, it will be called. So it will need to be called. For example, we need to do it in the tick or anywhere, like in some event, and it should check it like constantly, and that's not what we want for this particular one. And that's why event dispatchers are only checked, computer only checked for the binding only when they're called. So unless we press the left mouse button, the computer won't be checking for this function here, for this event here. So this is the main thing, that why we use event dispatchers, and they're very helpful. So this is all on event dispatchers, and now I'm going to go and create the bullet system. And let's go. Let's create the bullet system. Before we actually create any bullet system, first we need to check if we are having this weapon in ourselves, if we have picked up this rifle, right? And to do that, we need a branch. So hold B and click, and then connect all the nodes. And now here in the condition, drag and promote a variable, and this variable will be called armed. And this will check if we're armed, only then we're going to be able to use this item. And so far so good, we have this thing, right? And now after we have this, we actually need to make it, and we need to enable it somehow, and we are going to enable this only when we pick up the rifle, which happens on component begin overlap. So when we overlap with the item, we immediately pick it up, and we are now armed. So let me move this here, and we can achieve that simply by getting, so remember this variable here is just set from this cast, so we can just drag and drop here, and we can search for armed, and we are going to set this boolean variable to be true, because once we get the weapon we will be armed. And now we can do our functionality, which the next step is we need to create another variable, and we need to call it bullets, and this will be a float number. We can do integer, it doesn't matter that much. So well, actually let's do integer, because bullets can only be integers. And now here we need to actually check first. Let's check the bullets if they are less than 0. So sorry, if they're greater than 0. So if they're greater than 0, only then we can actually shoot, right? We need 2 branches, and actually what we can do here is use AND, and this logic node here means that only if both of these variables are true, only if both of these booleans are true, so only if we are armed and we have more than 0 bullets, we can shoot. This is a good way to do conditions. And next, we just every time we shoot, we need to reduce one bullet. So we can get the bullet, and then we can type minus minus, which is decrement. So every time we shoot, we just remove one bullet from our total bullets. And then we connect it to cow news item, and this is pretty much our system here in the first person character blueprint. Let's comment this, and let's do shooting. Now we will need a way to actually see our bullets. So what we can do, we're going to do UI a bit later, but for now, for testing purposes, I'm going to do a text and a text renderer, and this will be bullets. Let's call it okay, bullets text. And this bullet text, if we go to tick, it will this is only for testing purposes, so just know that. Set text, and here we can just get bullets, and now we will this text will be displaying the number of bullets. Let's move it like here so we can see it better, and we can do let me just enable the snapping, and now we can also make it under first person mesh. And now if we play the game and take the weapon, we don't see it for some reason. Oh yeah, okay, after we yeah after we bring it here, it changed its orientation, but okay. Actually, let's move this to the capsule component. This will be the easiest one. Reset everything, move it like this, rotate it like this, I think. Okay, and now play the game. And now you see I have 0 bullets. You can see it in front of me. And I can just increase this to 20, for example. And now every time I shoot, it decreases, and when it's 0, I cannot shoot anymore. But I don't want to start with 20 bullets, because if I don't take my weapon, I can just press left mouse button and shoot, and this number will decrease. So what I want is here the bullets will be 0, and in the event, actually not in the event, but if we go to the rifle, every time we pick when we pick our weapon, we're going to set our bullets count to 20. So we can do a sequence here, and in the rifle blueprint, connect it to armed, and then get bullets, set bullets. Let's find the bullets, it's down here, and we're going to set the bullets to 20. And remember, we're just setting the bullets in the first person blueprint, these bullets here, by just getting it from the casting. And now if we compile and play the game, we're going to notice that we have 0 bullets, and now when we take the weapon, we have 20 bullets, and we can use it and shoot. And it's as simple as that. Later we're going to create a UI system, and everything will look a lot better, but for testing purposes, this is what we are going to do right now. And this is for the bullet system. This is pretty simple. So yeah, so let's move to the point system. Hey, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for staying till the end. I hope you learned something today, and if you like the video, please smash the like button, and if you want to stay tuned and to be notified when the next one comes out, please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. And this is for this video, so see you in the next one. Bye bye.